Yeah, I fuck Diddy. I'm not gonna front. I'd shit out of Diddy. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We backstage. I see Diddy walking by, and I'm like, "Yo, hey, my man."
What'd he do?
This nigga looked at me.
DIY.
Your trolling, quote unquote, has always seemed to carry just enough truth in it, and sometimes even foreshadowing, as you're talking about right now. One example is what you said about the diddler on Vlad TV. There's some people in my community right now who are like, "That's the guy that did that? Why are you talking to him?" And they have no idea about the depth there. And then now, fast forward, we see what happened with that. In details, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing at like, damn, I had this years before. So my question is this, do you use quote unquote trolling as a smokescreen, a truth serum, or a little bit of both?
Sometimes it's to stay alive. So so to dive into that whole segment a little more, I've been caught wind of everything that's happening now with that specific individual. I've been new about some stuff, and just a few people told me what was happening, and then even in that interview, just a specific part of the interview got cropped, which went viral. But like the whole interview was basically Vlad explaining what goes on. So at that moment, Vlad was like, "Yo, this specific individual, like they have like these big ass, freaky ass parties, and they all go there and they watch each other have sex and they do all this type of shit." And I'm like, "Wait, what? Like, what do you mean?" He like, "Yeah, that's common practice around those parts." So in my mind, I'm like, "So like all the other hip hop legends be there with him?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Right." So at this moment, my brain, I was forced with two options. I had the Daylyt Watt side of me that wanted to be real disrespectful and say all type of stuff that would have got me canceled. And then I had the 58 laws or 48, 50 laws of power side of me and was like, "This your time to cause controversy."
And that you did.
but I fucked up though. I'm gonna tell you, I fucked up, right?
Oh.
This was still earlier in my career, so I didn't have full control over both personalities. So my brain wanted to disrespect them. My brain was like, "Fuck them niggas. Them niggas is sus. All these like that's where my brain went." My mouth said, "Yeah, I'll smack."
Yeah.
My mouth, like literally, like what the words that came out of my mouth was completely wrong from what I wanted to say. I was like, "Oh shit, I fucked up." Right? Like, in my brain, my other brain was like, "Nigga, what the fuck you say?" Right? And I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm in too deep now. All right, fuck it. Might as well go all the way at this point." Yep, I'll smack. Yep, give me some Ciroc. It's up.
Right? You said the words. When I seen that, I said, this is when I started making a separation. There were certain things I saw you do in battles. I said, I can incorporate that. And you kind of gave me some extra courage. Like if the homie can do that, I think I'm capable of doing. You did some shit like that. I said, yeah, that's where my ceiling is at. I could never.
I'm like, right? I'm like, well, we already here. Might as well go all the way. Might as well go on and jump all the way off the bridge. Ain't no need to even play with it. I'm like, yeah, bro, thick in the motherfucker, boy. I tear that ass up.
Right? So wait a minute. So go ahead. I want you to land that for sure. Yeah.
So originally I was supposed to say something completely different, but that was just what happened. And I it already said it, so I was like in too deep. So I went all the way with it, run it, right? So I'm running it. And it was crazy because this what made it spooky though for me. Like, so after it happened, the interview comes out.
Of course, the video starts going out. Of course.
Vlad calls me and he goes, "You really don't understand." And I'm like, "What?" He like, "This shit is out of here. It's gonna go beyond viral when this uploads. Are you sure you want me to upload?" Remind you guys, I had the ability to not let this come out.
Yep, you said go and run it.
I said, yo, I was looking at that shit like the Drake meme. Remember Drake had the button meme? I was looking at it like that.
Go on, let it fly.
Let it fly, bro. So he
Yeah.
let that shit fly, bro. When I tell you the very next morning, my nigga, I was up like 50,000.
I'm gonna need them to stop
Yeah,
messing
I
around
was
with this
up.
internet. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, they fucking around. I was up like 50,000 followers. Bro,
God.
like my phone was ringing. I was getting called by so-and-so artist. It was, and this one made me go, wait, what's really going on in this game? Because I'm talking major artists was calling me like, yo, how you get my number? Wait, why are you calling me?
From what I understand, the recipient, Diller himself, caught wind of this.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
We can go. We can
It's
go.
on you. I'm just putting it up out. I'm just putting this information out, and I'm just saying, like, hey, we can move on.
All right. We could go. Let's go. Fuck it. Cause we here, because it got to be talked about. And
Right.
I'm kind of tired of talking about it. So let's just dig all the dirt possible out of this conversation so it could rest for good.
Oh shit.
All right. So you know, through a few people that I do knew, shouts out to King Los. You know, King Los was working with Diddy heavy.
Joey too, but continue.
But yeah, so Los basically was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Diddy be watching all your battles and shit, man. He wasn't even tripping on that shit. I'm like, oh, okay, word. So it's cool, like, right? So fast forward a few more years, we had an event. The crazy, I think it was like the Revolt Summit or some shit like that. Some shit like that they had in LA. And I think TDE was on the panel, Snoop Dogg was on the panel, a few more people was on the panel. So we had the Revolt Summit. So we
Why the hell
backstage.
you go to the Revolt Summit? Why the hell you go to the Revolt Summit after all of this? You wild.
I had a
I see to
mission.
acknowledge that for a second.
So my thing was like, damn, man, I might have disrespected this nigga. And, you know, I do be in New York a lot. So I don't, you know what I mean? I know this nigga got a lot of money. So I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much I disrespected him. So my objective was, I'm about to get up here and apologize. So I get up there, you know, we backstage, I see Diddy walking by and I'm like, yo, hey, my man, I just want to apologize for the Vlad TV shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really mean it. I was trolling. You know what this nigga did, bro?
What'd he do?
This nigga looked at me, licked his lips and said, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh shit.
No, punches on the sideline looking at me, crying like, yo, this nigga Daylyt shot his ultimate apology shot and Puff just ignored it. Like, he like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, well, what do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to know what I'm talking about. Like,
I'm trying to see if you really about that. I'm trying to see if you really about that. I'll talk to you later. No?
Yo, this nigga was lining me up, dog.
He's lying.
He was lining me up. He like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'm like, in my mind, I wanted to say it like, so you didn't see me, you didn't see me shooting, shooting.
Right.
But and I said, oh, he playing mind games with me. He trying to get me. But yeah, so that's basically how that ended. I was like, yo, I tried to apologize to him, and he basically shot it under the rug. Like, he didn't even know who the hell I was or what I was talking about or nothing. So I'm like,
he licked his lips and then said, I
no,
don't even know what you're talking about, Playboy.
nigga,
Oh, hell, I had to leave, bro. I had to leave that day.
Nigga hit me with the LL Cool J, bro. That motherfucker started from this corner all the way.
Nope. Punch, I'll see y'all later. I'm out of here.
Yeah, bro. But I tried to apologize to the nigga, and he didn't even remember what happened. And that was basically the end of that.
DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Don't be greedy. Peace.